Welcome back everyone, and today will be a quick overview of the Nam 1975 on Neo Geo. Fortunately, this is available on quite a few platforms. On the ACA Switch, also even on PS4 and the Xbox Store. This version is actually one of the arcade gameplays on the MVS, and absolute classic. One of the earliest titles for the Neo Geo, gameplay in the vein of, say, Operation Wolf or Dynamite Duke. This game plays from behind the back perspective, way behind the back. Of course, back then and in the early 1990s, it's not quite had third person perspective like Years of War. So, in order to be able to see the whole battlefield, it takes a bit further back. You can, of course, avoid incoming fire by some running left and right. You can also move the crosshairs as well. And of course, while you are aiming, you do need to be mindful of where your character is at the bottom of the screen in relation to unfriendly fire. Also, holding the fire button will keep your character rooted at a spot, which of course can come in handy, especially if you're trying to mow down as many of these opponents as you can. There is a special dash/roll button as well, and you can pick up 3 different weapon types: the Balkan, which is a machine gun, flamethrower, and missile launcher from either downed enemies or from things like helicopters and things of that nature. These are, of course, do have limited ammo, and you also are given grenades, which can come in handy. At times, as you can expect, with the visuals, for its time, it was wonderful. I mean, seeing, playing Nintendo games, going 8-bit, and seeing this in the arcade, especially with the awesome soundtrack, intense gameplay. I mean, this really sucked your quarters out. And of course, it really easily dazzled you with the kind of the voice bites that it did have. Gameplay-wise, single player, it can be a bit much. And it's a lot more fun if you are going to play it 2 players, since that way you both can split up either side of the screen, which does make the gameplay a lot easier and facing some of the challenges. As you can see, there's at times, and this is just the beginning stage, but at times the screen can get filled up with bullets, grenades, things coming at you, and at many oftentimes the control is nice and tight for its time in 1990, that when I did die, it is entirely my fault. I definitely do not have the memorization of where and when these enemies come out, but that said, it is still a blast to play. Easily worth the $8 on the Nintendo eShop, PS4, or on the Xbox. And also, this one has gone on sale for quite a few times, to even as low as $4 or $5 in the US, online of course. I'm still hoping against hope that we'll get a limited physical release from Limited Run Games someday in the future. So if LRG, if you are listening, please connect with ACA, SNK Play More, and license these for the Nintendo Switch, PS4, or Xbox to have a physical classic release. These would be amazing, especially for diehard Neo Geo fans like myself. Even though I do admit I did get rid of my home AES system in favor of the arcade system. Well everyone, as I promised, this is just a very quick overview, since this is a classic and has been covered many times over, and to be honest, I don't feel like there's anything else I could add that would be different than a lot of the reviews out there, but I did want to at least cover this title. So thanks for watching. I do have a couple more vids that'll be uploaded fairly soon. Hope everybody has a good, fun, and safe 4th of July. This now does mark the 1 year of my channel, and I am thankful for everybody that has subscribed. Again, if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe. I know it is a niche channel when it comes to collectibles and video games, so I do appreciate everyone that does watch and take the time to take a look at these quick overviews. Next up, I'll have Prehistoric Isle 2. I'll even cover a Capcom game. Basically, it'll be Aliens vs. Predator, which is a long time coming. And I've also got a few more Neo Geo games, actually quite a bit more that I still need to cover. So definitely won't be the last, and I am also looking forward to covering, as far as for your statue heads out there, I'm looking forward to receiving my J&D Studios Wonder Woman 1984 sometime in early August. It's supposed to be shipping near the end of July.